Well, we came back to a place to remember a day that I'd like to forget, Brett.
Yeah, that was a rough day, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Adam Eagle with my buddy Bret Wonnacott. Jace Garcia is joining us. We're going chukar hunting, and we're out here on a place that 4 years ago you brought me out here. Yeah. I had a great day. I shot 5 birds.
Yep. Yeah, and you wanted to go home early, apparently.
Because I slipped and broke 5 ribs.
That was one time I've been hunting when I was really worried about one of the guys was with us.
Me too.
You were the guy I was worried about.
I was worried too. Well, today we're going to go out and hopefully have a much better day. Get Jace on some birds, maybe get his dog on some birds, and
yeah, let's see what happens.
All right.
Little girl.
We'll be hunting behind 3-year-old Rox and 11-year-old Sunnie. Sunnie, I've shot a lot of birds behind this old gal.
It's called Musher's Secret. It's a waxy type thing they use on sled dogs. It allows you to keep the hair between the toes for insulation, but it doesn't. It helps repel water, and so the snow doesn't ball up between their toes and in between their pads. So let's walk over here and we'll kind of take this gentle slope up.
Okay. Chukar hunting is not for the weak of heart.
No, the mountains are steep, the footing is terrible. You gotta want it.
Sticks. Walking sticks help when it's that steep. Look at that. Stinking really steep.
But if you've got a pointing dog and you like to get out and go for a real hike, and and let your dog run and try to find some birds, it's a great sport. I mean, they're one of the easiest birds for pointing dogs to get pointed, in my opinion.
I think some of the hardest part about chukar hunting is just getting above them.
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, I was saying earlier, this is the worst part of chukar hunting because you're just gaining elevation, gaining elevation. And your best thing that could happen is you hear chukars above you that you can't kill anyway.
Yeah, you can't get them from below.
Yeah, they're just going to run to the top, flush off the other side, and humiliate them. We're as high as we're going to climb, so now it's going to be just about working elevations, and we'll work every elevation all the way down all the likely spots, and hopefully we find some birds, and we'll have Jay shoot them.
Yeah,
we'll be too tired.
I'll be too tired.
With snow on the ground, you'll most likely find chukars on south-facing slopes. Look for green up, cliffs, and chukar tracks. Put some miles on your boots, and you're bound to run into a covey or two.
So, 190 yards on point.
Covering 190 yards in this rib-breaking infested rock field isn't easy, but we do it as fast as we can. Once there, we find Rox on point and Sunnie backing him up.
I'm gonna try to get around the backside. Adam, you stay on this side. I'll send Jace right up the middle. Okay. Hopefully they'll fly that way. There's tracks everywhere. I'm gonna step around this in case they did get over here on us, okay? They go get them.
Up there they go. Dang it, that was a far shot.
You stay ready, fellas. There might be more.
They're coming this way.
Yeah.
Nice shot, a double. Way to go, dogs.
Fetch him here, Rox. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Dang, there was quite a few birds there. About a dozen?
Probably. Maybe a few more.
Yeah.
There were some that got over the top on us, too, that we didn't get to shoot at or even see. I heard them flushing. They were the first ones to go.
Nice double.
Good girl. Thanks.
You were saying you think that's one of the most pretty game birds in all of America.
Look at that head. Look at these bars. I mean, you're kind of messing it up right now, but there you go. But look at those bars. I mean, it's just a beautiful, this blue color and this yellow color, or I don't know what you call it, buff?
Yeah.
Cream? I don't know.
It's just gorgeous.
They're beautiful. Red beak, masked, little red legs
I hate those red
that can outrun you.
You earn these things.
You do. Every single one of them. I don't know that I've ever got any, well, I have got an easy one, but they're few and far between.
Yeah, doesn't happen very often.
No.
Gotta get all that chukar stink off. One thing to look for, like you said earlier, was some green up, but another tracks and turds.
Right. And this is right below where we just had that point. So this is where those birds were hanging out.
Yeah.
And they were likely sitting on this rock getting out of the snow, right? Staying dry. And you can also see the tracks where they tried to sneak out from under the dog's point and tried to get us.
They worked two of us, but not one of us.
Well, I got lucky.
You got a couple.
I happened to be in the right place at the right time, and that's all.
We're headed to this big rock outcropping. It's not far from where I broke my ribs, so we know there have been birds there in the past.
And there's at least another couple coveys on here somewhere. We just need to find them. Eat up, Rox.
We let the dogs work the south-facing slope of this outcropping, but came up empty. Once back on top, Bret got a signal from his sport dog e-collar, and we've got a dog on point.
I think it's Sunnie on point here. I don't know if she's backing or pointing. She's pointing, okay. Okay, Rox is too. Let's do this. Rox.
He didn't see her.
Or he blew the back. When a pointing dog sees another dog pointing on sight, he should stop and honor that point.
So Sunnie was on point.
Sunnie was on point. Rox flew by, pretended like he didn't see her, but I think he saw her and got in front of her and stole her point. So we've got to go back to training. So we're going to go do some backing drills with Rox real soon. 'Cause other than that, he did a pretty good job for us today. Yeah. It'd be nice if you guys got the shot, so maybe you guys stay low and maybe I'll try to step up high.
They're probably going to be over that top. Be ready for him to go down. I got one.
I got one up here.
I got two.
Ah, I got two! Throw my gun!
You guys each get one?
I thought I got one. It might have been your second, but
Over here?
yeah.
We can call it yours.
Good girl!
Good girl, Sunnie.
Good girl, Sunnie. Right here. You can give it to me, sweetheart. Can I have it? Thank you.
Good girl. Fetch, Rox.
When it all comes together, it is very rewarding. But man, my legs are shaking right now. Partly because of the amount of birds that just got up in front of us, but partly because of the elevation we just got. Oh, look at this. Another bird coming in.
Good boy, Rox.
I think we got 3 or 4 there.
Yeah. 3 for sure. Fetch. Maybe 4. Fetch.
I think there's one more out there.
Yeah.
That was cool. That makes getting up early in the morning, everything makes it so worth it getting up and just pushing yourself to the limit. That's why I encourage you to come up here and try this. You just never know when you're gonna get on birds, and when you do, you know, it's just so exhilarating. They're wild, and there's nothing wrong with pen-raised birds. You know, if you're training your dog or you got kids, you know, get out there and get some bird work. But man, it's just, if you have the ability to get up here, and I don't. I'm not 52 years old, 250 pounds, but I'm still finding a way. If you find a way, you got a will, get up here and hunt these guys.
Fun stuff. Like Adam said, it just doesn't get any better. Yeah. And how about that old girl at 11 and a half, still finding a covey or two? That's pretty neat. She makes me happy.
11 years old, but she's still killing it.
Still killing it.
Good point.
A lot of birds. Sunnie, seek. Find birds, Rox, let's go.
You know, Bret has some amazing pointing dogs. He puts a lot of work into his dogs, and it shows.
It is a commitment to have a bird dog, and you get out of it what you put into it, as with anything in life, really. The Garcia boys and some other people have been coming out and training with me for a long time, and it's really fun to help them with their first dogs, because there's a lot of challenges involved with training your first dog. And you're also, like with these guys' case, they're new upland hunters too, so they don't know a ton about habitat and what upland birds like. And so they're learning kind of all of it together, and there's a lot of people that I talk to that are in that scenario. Rox has stopped up there, 60 yards.
Is there any resources out there besides getting a hold of what Bret Wonnacott?
Well, I'm one guy, and I'm willing to talk and help with just anybody I can. But there's some groups out there. NAVD is a great group to get involved with, especially if you have one of the versatile breeds, German Shorthair, German Wire-haired Pointer, something like that. They have a training program. They train to test. You do have to join their organization and at the national level and the chapter level, but they're a good group. Rox is also standing, but get it done. Go to her. There you go, John. He hit it. I just saw a bird flush and land up on top of us. I know that can't. It's a game you don't win very often.
Another option if you own a pointing dog and want to hunt chukars or just have a desire to hike, and by hike I mean hike hard, is the Utah Chukar Foundation.
So the Utah Chukar Foundation, we're a group of just passionate upland hunters. That's what we do. We have a banquet coming up that you can come out and get involved with. Banquet's on the 24th of February, and the website has some good information on chukar hunting at utahchukars.org. The Chukar Foundation is 100% volunteer ran. We don't have any paid employees. We have almost 100% of the money we raise goes back to the resource, which is pretty incredible. The tracks up there? Get it, Adam! Oh, that's fun.
You might have noticed Bret's title. He's not only an upland hunter, a dog trainer, but he's also the author of A Millionaire's Dream, a great read about an English setter, a boy, and his mentor.
You can buy it on Amazon, you can buy it on my website, bretwonnacott.com. It's doing well. People seem to like it. It's got a 5-star rating, 4.6 on Goodreads, I think, and 5 stars
Not
on,
bad for your first
on
one.
Amazon. No, I mean,
For a hick.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we got one limit. That's all right.
It's all right.
Got some shooting.
Yeah, we got enough for a meal.
We got to get this kid shooting a little better though.
I know, that's our off-season thing. We're gonna get him out shooting a little bit
I'm
better.
gonna shoot a lot more.
Hey, if we can get him to shoot like he throws a fly rod. Woo! Watch out!
I don't know if I want him to embarrass me, but
Then I'm just gonna be like, I'm not going hunting with Jace anymore. Stealing all my birds. One more time for people who want to come out to the Chukar Foundation's banquet.
24th of February. It's at the Davis Convention Center, I think it's called.
Okay.
But look it up on utahchukars.org and you can see all the information there. Come out.
Yeah, and pick up Bret's book, bretwonnacott.com.
Yeah, pick up my book at bretwonnacott.com. I sign every copy that goes through my website, so I'll be happy to sign a book for you.
Good deal. Hey, I'm Adam Meikle, KSL Outdoors. Get out with your buddy, your friends. Get up and hit the Chukar Hills. Put some miles on them legs. Get out and make some memories outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.